Steve here from Advanced Global MSP Coaching. The question that we're responding to today is how do you set a different country default than the United States, which is what comes with the software? And also at the same time, they're asking if there's a way you can force somebody to add their email address when you're creating a new contact. So both of these questions have me scratching my head a little bit. Let's see what we can find out and go from there. First of all, we go to the admin module. And then in the admin module under accounts and contacts, you see these countries. And this is a list of all the countries that come with Autotask. And you will notice we have a default column. So as we scroll to the bottom, which is where the United States is, we will also see, well, say, here's the United Kingdom. So suppose that I'm in Britain and I don't want the default country to be United States. Instead, I want it to be United Kingdom. I would then check this box. Now, I don't know if you know me well, but I'm located in Portland, Maine, in the United States. So I'm not going to save this change because most of our customers are in the United States. But if you need to make any changes to the default, there you go. Yeah. So I think that's all you're missing is that checkbox there. So the other question is when I create a new account, how can I force it to use an email? The reason I'm scratching my head here is because I got to tell you, almost every contact that I put in Autotask forced me to use to have an email address in there. Now, I know why that is, but not everybody fully understands what you have to do to trick the system, if you will. So here we have our database, the support team, the Gladiator community hero, Leanne. I put her in here, and I did not put an email address in. So I'm going to save this just like this, and I'm going to get an error message. Let's see here. Yeah, let's save and close. That'll work. And so here's the error message. Email addresses is required if notifications are enabled or client portal is active. So I'm going to click OK out of that. What that's basically saying is I have to have all these checkboxes checked. As long as one of these checkboxes is requiring an email, I have to put an email in. That's the way it works. So I would need to uncheck all these and then go to the client portal. The client portal by default is not activated, and I don't know of a way off the top of my head to activate it. But if you activated it when creating new, that's kind of a little bit more hidden. But very few people know that that error message is linked to these checkboxes. But apparently somebody in your organization knows how to add contacts without an email address. So the next thing you could do is go to user defined. And you can see here we have user defined for alternate email and customer contact, which gives a relationship. What you could do is go to your system administration area and go into the UDF fields. And here I'm creating a contact UDF field. So I've already typed in, please copy primary email address here, and then you could make it a required field. So the only way they're going to be able to save the contact is to put in something in this field. Now, you and I know that it can be anything. You know, they could type hieroglyphics. Let's see, we make it a list, a string, numeric, date, text. Ooh, text URL. Maybe that would be nice to at least require that, because that way, if they just went like this, it wouldn't suffice. They have to have .com in there somewhere, but that might prevent the @ sign in the email addresses. I don't know. Text single line would work, but if you use text single line, that would work and they would get by this, and they would trick it on that side. So I don't know. There's a couple of thoughts. And if they don't know they can trick it, just tell them, please copy the primary address here, forces them to have a primary email address in the first place. Just my thoughts, not great ones, but what do you expect at the end of the day? Thank you for your question. And if you have any other further comments or other ideas, just email me at info@agmspcoaching.com. That email address again is info@agmspcoaching.com. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.